Hey, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. They just got Boosie. They picked him up for that whole car accident thing he did. He was going over 100 miles an hour, man. So let me know where y'all from. If you rocking with Boosie, let's get right into it, man. So the whole thing started with Boosie and Tootie Rod. They get into the cars and everything like that. And you know how rappers are. They gotta have fast cars. They gotta be showing off, flashy, and everything like that. So Boosie, he wanted to show out to Tootie Rod's friends, and they said he couldn't beat Tootie Rod in a race. So this one they lined him up. They was at the red light, and then Tootie Rod had the SRT, and he took off, and Boosie was trying to keep up. So Boosie was going over 100 miles an hour. They already got all the traffic cameras that show everything. He went through multiple red light cameras and all that. So, and this is the thing, is that Boosie was supposed to be a good role model, showing an example to Tootie Rod and his friends, and so he's not supposed to be telling them, yeah, let's race and doing this and basically making it to where this could have been totally avoided. And so now, when the whole thing went down, he spun out of control because he hit a slick spot or something, or it was a bump in the road. Either way, Boosie is 5'7", so he can't see over the dashboard and the steering wheel. This is the problem. So he had to sit on a phone book, and basically he couldn't see. They hit a bump, everything went flying, and he swerved, and that's when he started spinning out of control, and he wiped out right into some people who was just waiting right there at the light. Through the intersection, he flew through the intersection at over 100 miles an hour. Like, y'all gotta realize that them type of people is not that smart. Like, how you gonna go through the intersection without looking for no cars? Like, he must have wanted to end it all right then and there. So Boosie, he kind of dumb for that. A lot of people are like, man, how you just become a dummy all of a sudden, and you gonna go plow through an intersection without looking left and right? Because everybody's mama told them you're supposed to look left and right both ways before you cross the street. And Boosie, when he was crossing the street at 100 miles an hour, he ain't have no time to look left and right. So he played a stupid game, and he won a stupid prize. Now the family of the two people that was ejected out, they suing him for over $10 million because of all the bone, the injuries, everything. Like, them folks, they got launched out of the car, hit the pavement and everything like that. They hurting, they going through pain. They have a lot of bills. They have a lot of medical bills and hospital bills. So that's why Boosie now is getting sued for the $10 million by all the families. And these are Tootie Rod's friends. Like, Tootie Rod brought them friends to hang out, to show them a good time, to kind of, let them know, splurge a little bit that they got it. But at the end of the day, everybody was supposed to make it back safe, and it wasn't supposed to end up to where Boosie goes AWOL, starts losing in this race, goes 100 miles an hour, and then gets everybody all, basically, he risked everyone's life. They could have not made it out, and we want to have a pray for the quick recovery of everybody. And, at the end of the day, you got to look at this like, man, it was already bad enough that Tootie Rod was getting into wrecks and running out of gas and trashing his car, and when he trashed Boosie's Bentley and they had to replace it and everything like that, you would have thought they learned the lesson. But Boosie got to be a lot more careful, because he's supposed to be, he on papers. He still got to go and make sure that he don't get in no other type of trouble. And now the feds is the laws, they really going to be talking to him after this one, because now his name is all on the headlines, and he put people in danger, and it was people who was young involved and everything like that. So it's a bad look. You seen the footage, like, look at how everybody was laid out in the streets, and Boosie, he was cool. It's always when something like that happened, the driver always seemed to be the one that make it out, because they could see it coming already. They already, when they about to hit something, they gonna grab tight and and brace for impact. But the passengers and all the other people, they don't see it coming. They don't know. They don't got the same hand-eye coordination like the driver does. So it hits them out of nowhere, and that's how they was launched at the car. They didn't have the seatbelts on or nothing like that, man. So Boosie's supposed to be showing these dudes to always click at a ticket. And that's another thing too. They all supposed to have their seatbelts on and everything. This is why everybody who's out here doing extra stuff, they always get pulled over for speeding, pulled over for a seatbelt or something like that. And that's how 12 end up finding more stuff. They end up smelling the car, and then they end up searching it, and then they end up doing this, doing that, finding out you got a warrant, finding out you got this. So that Boosie's supposed to show them all that they supposed to have their seatbelts on. They supposed to do the speed limit, maybe 5, 10 over is the max that they'll let you get away with it. Because everybody knows they drove by some 12 speeding and they didn't come and get you, because they'll let you go for a little something like that, as long as it's everybody around you is going the same speed. And so Boosie's, that's a no-brainer. He's supposed to be showing these kids that. But then instead, he making bad decisions himself, trying to get into street races, trying to do burnouts. And I mean, it's cool to do the donuts and the burnouts, but you can't just be going 100 miles an hour through residential neighborhoods, 25 miles an hour. Like, somebody could have been walking right there. Someone could have been walking the dog. Could have been people waiting for the school bus. So this is why Boosie should have known not to do this. And so now he got to pay another $200,000 to get a brand new BMW, because he just had bought that 750 IS, over $100,000, and another $100,000 in options, the extras that he added in, the paint job, the massage seats, and all that. When he hit that, the massage seats kicked the people right out the seats, through the window and everything. And now, they coming after everything for Boosie. They don't want to just get what the medical bills is. They want the whole 10 million each, because they went through a whole lot. They young now. They can't even walk right no more for the rest of their life. They might not even be able to properly do the things that they wanted to do. So yeah, a lot of people are like, okay, you know what? Because Boosie did this and it wasn't supposed to happen, and it was his fault. They definitely gonna take him through the whole entire court system, because they know that, for Boosie to just do that if he was by himself, that's one thing. But when you got people in your car, young people, and these supposed to be your son's friends and Tootie Rod's friends, like, man, you got to have some sort of carefulness. You got to have some sort of caution. You can't go literally 0 to 100 like that fast. So, and this is the main reason why now Tootie Rod's friends don't even want to be friends with him. Their parents told them that they're banned from hanging out with Boosie and Tootie Rod, because they don't want to get into another accident. And so now this is all just going to end up going to court and litigation, and they're going to basically decide Boosie gonna have to come up with that 10 million. So he's gonna have to sell everything now. He might have another Duke the Jeweler situation. We'll find out soon. We're gonna see what's going on. But let me know what y'all think about this whole entire thing. Are y'all rocking with Boosie? What you think about the whole thing? Should they have slowed down and been more careful? Do you think it's Tootie Rod's fault for trying to race Boosie and get him and calling him out, because he tried to make him look like he wasn't down? And Boosie's, and Tootie Rod friends was laughing at him. They started picking on Boosie, and they kind of peer pressured him into doing the race. And then that's when everything went down, man. So let me know what y'all think about all that. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it on YouTube. Let's go.